BTS News Update. Today, the entertainment world was surprised by a press conference held by BTS's Jungkook. Held in a luxury hotel in Seoul, the event was attended by hundreds of journalists from various countries, loyal BTS fans, to important figures in the Korean entertainment industry. Previously, Jungkook's name became a hot topic of discussion after bullying issues involving him surfaced on social media and went viral on various platforms. However, today all those speculations were answered directly by the superstar in a moment full of emotion, honesty, and courage. Jungkook arrived at the scene in an elegant all-black outfit, his face showing unusual seriousness. Although she was famous for her sweet smile, this time her aura was completely different. He started the conference by expressing his gratitude to all those who had attended and paid attention to the issues that were being discussed. "I want to use this opportunity to speak directly to all of you, without filters, without distortion," he said, opening the statement in a firm tone. "I felt it was important to explain what really happened, because I didn't want the truth to be buried behind unfounded rumors. In recent weeks, the media has been filled with reports that Jungkook is suspected of bullying his schoolmates. The allegations came from several anonymous accounts claiming to be victims. They said Jungkook had been verbally and physically bullied at school, something that immediately left fans and the public torn between defending or questioning his idol. "I have never bullied anyone," Jungkook said. "As someone who grew up in a family that taught the values of compassion and mutual respect, I can't imagine hurting someone in that way." He also explained that some of the allegations stem from misconceptions or even completely untrue stories. "I understand that as a public figure, I will always be the target of various issues. But this time, I cannot remain silent because it concerns my integrity as a human being," he added. In the press conference, Jungkook not only spoke for himself, he brought with him some childhood friends and teachers who had taught him. One of his close friends, who was also present at the event, gave a direct testimony. "Jungkook is one of my best friends. He always supported me, even when I had a hard time at school," said his friend who now works as a graphic designer. "This issue does not reflect who he really is." Teacher Jungkook, who teaches art in high school, also gave a similar statement. "Jungkook is a quiet and hardworking student. I've never seen him get into conflict with his friends, much less engage in bullying." In the midst of an increasingly heated issue, BTS members gave their full support to Jungkook. RM, as leader, posted a statement on social media saying that they believed fully in Jungkook's integrity. Suga, Jimin, and V also provided support through their comments on Weverse. "I know how difficult it is for Jungkook to deal with this situation, but we are always here for him," Jimin wrote in his post. Support also came from ARMY, BTS's loyal fanbase, which made the hashtag We Stand With Jungkook trending around the world. Despite firmly denying the allegations, Jungkook still showed his emotional side. She revealed the pain she felt as a result of the allegations and how it affected her family. "I would like to apologize to everyone who may be bothered by this issue, especially my family who have to bear the burden of this rumor," he said with a trembling voice. "However, I also want to make it clear that I will fight to clear my name." Jungkook ended the press conference by announcing that he had taken legal action against the rumor spreader. "I have consulted with the legal team to ensure that those responsible for the spread of this slander will face the consequences," he said. At the end of the show, Jungkook paid tribute to his fans and all those who supported him. "Thank you for your love and support. I will continue to work hard and show that the truth will always win," he concluded, bowing. This press conference immediately became the main topic in various international media. Many praised Jungkook's courage in dealing with the situation head-on, something other public figures rarely do. On the other hand, some remain skeptical and await the results of further investigations. Regardless, Jungkook has shown his brave side as a global star. This issue may not be completely resolved, but one thing is certain, he will not back down without fighting for the truth. For ARMY, this press conference is proof that Jungkook remains humble, honest, and determined in the midst of the storms that come his way. After the press conference ended, social media was again filled with intense discussions. The fans, known as the ARMY, put all their energy into protecting Jungkook's good name. The hashtag We Stand With Jungkook campaign continues to dominate global trending topics, with millions of tweets of support, memorable photos with his idol, and analysis debunking the bullying allegations. Not only the army, a number of international media also began to investigate more deeply about this issue. Several well-known news outlets such as the New York Times, BBC, and CNN Entertainment highlighted the way Jungkook faced these allegations with courage. Their articles tend to praise Jungkook's openness, choosing the path of transparency over avoiding trouble. A public communications expert from Harvard University even commented on Jungkook's move in an interview. What Jungkook did is a classic example of how a public figure should deal with a crisis. With transparency, honesty, and concrete evidence, he has succeeded in turning previously hesitant public opinion into sympathy, he said. Amid the heated situation, additional testimonies emerged from people who knew Jungkook from childhood. An old neighbor of Jungkook, who now lives in Busan, gave an exclusive interview to one of the local media. He said that Jungkook was a quiet boy and never got into trouble. "I remember Jungkook used to play ball in the field near our house. He was always polite and never made a fuss," the neighbor said. This testimony further strengthened the public's belief that the allegations may have been fabricated by those who wanted to damage Jungkook's reputation. On the other hand, the army also plays a big role in countering the propagators of slander. A number of fan accounts began digging deeper into the origins of the allegations. In a short time, they found that some of the accounts accusing Jungkook turned out to have suspicious patterns. One of the accounts was only created a few months ago and had no activity other than posting allegations against Jungkook. More surprisingly, Army discovered that one of the rumor spreaders was a former fan who was once kicked out of the fandom for unethical behavior. The discovery was immediately circulated on social media, reinforcing the argument that the allegations were merely a deliberate attempt to bring Jungkook down. Along with the growing support, some world leaders also spoke up. Famous singer Ed Sheeran, who once worked with BTS, posted a message of support on Instagram. "Stay strong, Jungkook. The truth will always shine brighter than lies," he wrote. In addition, singer Halsey, who is also close to BTS, gave her support via Twitter. "Jungkook is one of the best people I've ever known. None of this makes any sense, and I'm sure she'll go through it all with her head held high," Halsey tweeted. On the same day, Jungkook's legal team released an official statement regarding the ongoing investigation. In the statement, they mentioned that they have gathered enough evidence to prove that the allegations are not true. They also confirmed that some of the accounts that spread the rumors have been identified, and legal proceedings are underway to prosecute them for defamation. This legal move is clear evidence that Jungkook and his team are not messing around in handling this situation. According to reports, the punishment for slanderers in South Korea can range from large fines to imprisonment, especially if the charges prove to be significantly damaging to a person's reputation. In the midst of the storm he was facing, full support also came from Jungkook's family. In a brief interview with local media, Jungkook's older brother revealed how difficult the situation is for their family. "We know Jungkook is a kind and sincere person. Seeing him slandered like this is very painful. But we believe in the truth, and we believe in the power of love from her fans," her sister said with emotion. After the press conference, the previously tense atmosphere began to change. Many fans were relieved after hearing Jungkook's explanation directly.